The Epic of Gilgamesh, Tablet 7. My friend, why were the gods in council? Then there's a huge gap. Foster's note reads as follows. According to a Hittite version, Enkidu sees the gods Anu, Enlil, Ea, and Shamash in council. Anu decrees that because Enkidu and Gilgamesh killed the bull and cut cedars, one of them must die. Enlil, perhaps grateful for the cedar door, decides that it should be Enkidu. Shamash considers this unfair, but Enlil overrules him. When the standard version resumes, Enkidu is cursing the cedar door. The concluding words of his curse parody traditional Mesopotamian inscriptions affixed to monuments, which called the wrath of the gods upon anyone who damaged, removed, or usurped the monument. The text resumes, Enkidu raised... He spoke to the door as if it were human. O bosky door, insensate, which lends an ear that is not there, I sought your wood for 20 double leagues, till I beheld a lofty cedar. No rival had your tree in the forest. 6 times 12 cubits was your height, 2 times 12 cubits was your width, 1 cubit was your thickness. Your hinge pole, ferrule, and pivot box were unique. I made you. I brought you to Nippur. I set you up. Had I known, O door, how you would requite me, and that this your goodness towards me, I would have raised my axe, I would have chopped you down, I would have floated you as a raft to the temple of Shamash, I would have brought you into the temple of Shamash, I would have set up the cedar of the temple of Shamash. I would have set up the lion-headed monster bird Anzu at its gate. The way to you I would have... Then in Uruk, because Shamash heard my plea. He gave me the weapon to kill Humbaba. Now then, O door, it was I who made you. It was I who set you up. I will tear you out. May a king who shall rise after me despise you. May conceal you. May he alter my description and put on his own. He tore out his hair. He threw away his clothing. When he heard out this speech, swiftly, quickly, his tears flowed down. When Gilgamesh heard out Enkidu's speech, swiftly, quickly, his tears flowed down. Gilgamesh made ready to speak, saying to Enkidu, Superb. My friend, you are rational, but you say strange things. Why, my friend, does your heart speak such strange things? Your dream is a most precious omen. Though very frightening, your lips are buzzing like flies. Though frightening, the dream is a precious omen. The gods left mourning for the living. The dream left mourning for the living. The dream left woe for the living. Now I shall go pray to the gods. I will be assiduous to my own god. I will pray to yours, to Anu, father of the gods, to Enlil, counselor of the gods. I will make your image of gold beyond measure. You can pay no silver, no gold can you... What Enlil commanded is not like of the gods. What he commanded he will not retract. The verdict he has scrivened he will not reverse nor erase. My friend, he will not. People often die before their time. At the first glimmer of dawn, Enkidu lifted his head, weeping before Shamash. Before the sun's fiery glare, his tears flowed down. I have turned to you, O Shamash, on account of the precious days of my life. As for that hunter, the entrapping man, who did not let me get as much life as my friend, may that hunter not get enough to make a living. Make his profit loss, cut down his take. May his income, his portion, evaporate before you. Any wildlife that enters his traps, make it go out the window. When he had cursed the hunter to his heart's content, he resolved to curse the harlot Shamhat. Come, Shamhat, I will ordain you a destiny that will never end, forever and ever. I will lay on you the greatest of all curses. Swiftly, inexorably, may my curse come upon you. May you never make a home that you can enjoy. May you never caress a child of your own. May you never be received among decent women. May beer sludge impregnate your lap. May the drunkard bespatter your best clothes with vomit. May your swain prefer beauties, may he pinch you like potter's clay, may you get no alabaster, may no table to be proud of be set in your house, may the nook you enjoy be a doorstep, may the public crossroads be your dwelling, may vacant lots be your sleeping place, may the shade of a wall be your place of business, may brambles and thorns flay your feet, may toper and sober slap your cheek, may riffraff of the street shove each other in your brothel, may there be a brawl there. When you stroll with your cronies, may they catcall after you. May the builder not keep your roof in repair. May the screech owl roost in the ruins of your home. May a feast never be held where you live. There's a gap, after which Enkidu is still speaking. May your purple finery be expropriated. May filthy underwear be what you are given, because you diminished me, an innocent, yes, me, an innocent, you wronged me in my step. When Shamash heard what he said, from afar a warning voice called to him from the sky. O Enkidu, why curse Shamhat the harlot, who fed you bread fit for a god, who poured you beer fit for a king, who dressed you in noble garment, and gave you handsome Gilgamesh for a comrade? Now then, Gilgamesh is your friend and blood brother. Won't he lay you down in the ultimate resting place? In a perfect resting place he will surely lay you down. He will settle you in peaceful rest in that dwelling sinister. Rulers of the netherworld will rulers of the netherworld will rulers of the netherworld will rulers Rulers of the netherworld will do you homage. He will have the people of Uruk shed bitter tears for you. He will make the pleasure-loving people burdened down for you. And, as for him, after your death, he will let his hair grow matted. He will put on a lion's skin and roam the steppe. When Enkidu heard the speech of the valiant Shamash, his raging heart was calmed. His fury was calmed. Come, Shamhat, I will ordain you a destiny. My mouth that cursed you, let it bless you instead. May governors and dignitaries fall in love with you. May the man 1 double league away slap his thighs in excitement. May the man 2 double leagues away let down his hair. May the subordinate not hold back from you, but open his trousers. May he give you obsidian, lapis, and gold. May ear bangles be your gift. May the man whose wealth is secure, whose granaries are full, may Ishtar of the gods introduce you. For your sake, may the wife and mother of 7 be abandoned. Enkidu was sick at heart. He lay there, lonely. He told his friend what weighed on his mind. My friend, what a dream I had last night. Heaven cried out. Earth made reply. I was standing between them. There was a certain man, his face was somber. His face was like that of a lion-headed monster bird Anzu. His hands were the paws of a lion. His fingernails were the talons of an eagle. He seized me by the hair. He was too strong for me. I hit him, but he sprang back like a swing rope. He hit me and capsized me like a raft. Like a wild bull he trampled me. My whole body with his slaver. Save me, my friend, but you did not save me. You were afraid and did not. And there's a large gap, resuming quite evocatively, and turned me into a dove. He trussed my limbs like a bird's, holding me fast. He took me down to the house of shadows, the dwelling of hell, to the house whence none who enters comes forth, on the road from which there is no way back, to the house whose dwellers are deprived of light, where dust is their fare and their food is clay. They are dressed like birds in feather garments. Yea, they shall see no daylight, for they abide in darkness. Dust lies thick on the door and the bolt to the house. When I entered that house in dust, I saw crowns in a heap. There dwelt the kings, the crowned heads who once ruled the land, who always set out roast meat for Anu and Enlil, who always set out baked offerings, libated cool water from water-skins. In that house of dust I entered, dwelt high priests and acolytes, dwelt reciters of spells and ecstatics, dwelt the anointers of the great gods, dwelt old King Etana, and the god of the beasts, dwelt the queen of the netherworld, Ereshkigal. Belet Siri, scribe of the underworld, was kneeling before her. She was holding a tablet and reading to her. She lifted her head. She looked at me. Who brought this man? Then there's another gap, resuming. I who went with you through all hardships, remember me, my friend. Do not forget what I have undergone. My friend had a dream. I who went with you through all hardships, remember me, my friend. Do not forget what I have undergone. My friend had a dream needing no interpretation. The day he had the dream, his strength ran out. Enkidu lay there one day. A second day he was ill. Enkidu lay in his bed. His illness grew worse. A third day, a fourth day. Enkidu's illness grew worse. A fifth day, a sixth day, a seventh, an eighth, a ninth, a 10th day. Enkidu's illness grew worse. An 11th, a 12th day. Enkidu lay in his bed. He called for Gilgamesh, roused him with his cry. My friend laid on me the greatest curse of all. When in battle, I feared the battle, but I will die in my bed. My friend, he who falls quickly in battle is glorious. I, in battle, and the end of the tablet is missing, and somewhere in that missing part, Enkidu dies.